Oh, that was fun.
I don't understand why it didn't work. I was meticulous with my measurements. Those slaves must be more fragile than I thought.
Yeah.
The prelude put in their water supplies, killing them outright.
It pains me to hear that.
Sorry.
It's simply infuriating. All that careful planning for nothing. All my research is now useless. Oh well. You did as I asked, and your payment was not contingent on the results. Here, take your credits and go. I have a great deal of thinking to do.
I think he means drinking. Ooh, but no. Okay. Random person standing. Oh, okay. Cool. At the construction site. There it is. Ooh, scary. Alright, let's talk to this dude first.
Commander Bridge at your service, my lord. Lord Barisan informed me you'd be paying us a visit. I'm prepared to offer full assistance.
Aren't you a good little soldier?
Lord Barris has always found me so, Lord. Permit me to update you on the situation here.
Please do.
There's been much unrest in these parts recently, my lord, capped off by a violent slave revolt that has the surrounding jungles overrun with armed slaves.
Armed slaves? How daunting.
They've proven to be more tenacious than you would expect, my lord. What no one knows is that Lord Barris orchestrated the insurgents to disrupt one of his riders, and he wants his involvement kept secret. Now the slave captains who led the revolt are threatening to expose Barris's involvement unless they receive more potent weapons.
Slaves. They're never satisfied.
I'd just be happy if you took the stupid shock collar off.
Watch it, you.
I'll take it under advisement.
I see you know how to handle slaves, my lord. You think they know better than to blackmail a Sith Lord. Lord Barris wants you to kill enough of the blackmailing slave captains to make the others lose their resolve.
Violence is not always the answer.
Well, I suppose. Many of these slave captains are former criminals with ties to the underworld. In fact, some have been selling their fellow slaves to the black market. If their followers found out, they'd be furious. If I had proof that they're selling their own people back into slavery, I could blackmail the slave captains to stop blackmailing Lord Barris.
Blackmailing blackmailers. Sounds poetic.
I bet they keep records of their transactions. If you rifle the slave captains' footlockers and find proof, I'll do what I can to use it against them.
It's worth a try.
However you want to deal with it, my lord. The slave captains have their home base around the unfinished Colossus. I'll await any proof you salvage from the slave captains' belongings.
Okay.
Hey, my lord, right? Not sure about my propers with you folks. Seeing as how you're already killing slaves and causing a fuss, how'd you like to make a pile of credits?
I have a few moments I can spare.
So Darth Vowron is on the Dark Council, and his apprentice Lord Ket wants to advance, so he starts building a giant statue to his master. But Lord Ket doesn't want his master to know, so he brings in slaves from off-world. Slaves rebel, and we get this mess.
Say.
I assume you weren't hired to tell tourists the fascinating tale of the slave rebellion.
Here's where it gets complicated. Lord Ket wants to save face, but secretly.
Always
He
secretly.
calls in me and my mercs. By the time we get here, the slaves have captured some giant industrial drills, and they're getting ready to bring down the whole giant statue. Our best team goes in with explosives to blow up the drills. Slaves kill every last one. Got a pile of credits for anyone who grabs those explosives, hooks them to a giant drill, then fights off slaves until the explosives detonate.
Sounds simple. Oh, it's a heroic. We'll see.
My lord? Look at them out there. They're like animals. Hundreds of slaves with no one to command them and without a thought in their minds as to what to do with their freedom. Like I said, the slaves are animals. But we've noticed strange behavior in the pack. And my superiors want to know more. Some of the slaves are killing each other. We don't know if they're mad or hungry, desperate, or if there's a faction of slaves who've turned on the rest.
You've been observing them? Give me your best guess.
I don't really know. Who can fathom the mind of a slave? We know that the killings are ritualistic.
Huh?
The murderous slaves come in the night, stab their foes and paint themselves in blood. If you could investigate, catch them in the act and take them down, maybe you could find a clue to their motives.
I'll return when I've discovered more.
Look for any slave who's turned on his peers. With luck, he'll lead us to answers.
No worries. So, slave, have you killed any friends lately? What I will do
Just
is...
when you thought there weren't enough big statues on this planet. Boom!
It's a bonus. So, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I gotta search their lockers. Where is that? Is it over here? Find Captain Log. Search the... It could be anywhere. Let's go over here. More of a look around. Just want to see if there's any like things I want to look at. Crates. That thing. Has to be something. That thing, no. Might be something in there. I just don't want to tick any off. I don't have to. Alright, let's go this way. Oops. Not that one. Oh well.
Better check I still have all my parts.
Yeah, that was a random little shootout you had there. Yeah. Well. So we gotta... There's one thing. The data pads. Activate something around the back over here. Okay. Ooh, grab that while we're here. This thing? I'm having a conversation with the fire.
You.
Oh.
You're not the initiate. You are Sith. You honor us with your presence, mighty lord. Welcome to our prison.
You're creepy.
What is this? Are you the one behind the killings?
I am Traga Unvor, leader of the Unchained.
Nice name.
I am master of my hatred. When the other slaves broke free, I laughed. Like you, I knew their escape was a delusion, for only Sith possess true freedom.
Some elaboration is required.
I know the Sith code. Freedom comes through power, through victory. I saw a chance to prove myself. I culled weak from strong. I began to kill and to teach. I showed slaves freedom through bloodshed. Now my followers and I are the masters here. And soon, we will become Sith ourselves.
Is it that easy?
You may have potential, but are you strong in the Force?
My strength is in my fists, but the Force has guided me here. And it has guided you. Now you can spread word of us to the Empire. Your strength is great. With your approval, we shall serve. Carry our message of allegiance to your masters. and we will become the new face of the Empire. We will be champions of the dark side.
You're nothing but a murderer. What you're doing is disgusting.
My lord, how can you say this? All we've done, the blood we've spilled, it has all been for you. Tell us then, how else may we achieve true strength and respect of the Sith?
Let's see.
I'm not the one to teach you, but learn the Sith ways before fighting.
But we believed. I believed.
Too bad.
I will spread your message to the others. We will do as you say.
Good. That was interesting. So that's kill. That's kill. Let's find Captain's logs over here somewhere. Down there. So we'll kill along the way. It's over straight ahead somewhere.
If I die, I'm going to haunt you.
Oh, I love that move. That is the best move in the game so far. If they nerf it, I'll be mad. Ah, one of them leave.
Brutal. Better check I still have all my parts.
Ew. Okay. Just do this quickly. Leap. Alright. Got one more. Oh. I can still. Oh, here we go. They are a little mad at me and warping. Sweet. Rebel slaves. There they are down there. I can kill them on the way back. Smart thing to do. Let's see if they respawned on the exit. Not yet. There we go. Oh, they would have, but I gotta clear them out. Just go hand these in.
My lord, you're back. Did you find sufficient proof that the slave captains are selling their people back into slavery?
The slave captains kept logbooks.
Most impressive, my lord. I can see why Lord Barisan has such faith in you. Now I can threaten to expose the truth. If the slave captains don't want to be torn limb from limb, they'll stop blackmailing Lord Barisan. I must say, my lord, it's been inspiring watching you work.
You've been very helpful, Commander.
Thank you, Lord. I'm pleased to hear that. I'll inform Lord Barisan that the situation has been handled.
You do that.
It's good to see you back. I knew those slaves couldn't hold their own against you. I take it you managed to track down one of the murderers. What's their story? Can we use them?
No, not without lowering ourselves to their level.
Fair enough. We needn't to mar our dignity by associating with filth. I talked to my superiors while you were gone, and they agreed to compensate you for your work.
Good.
So, here. More credits than I make in a week. I'd ask you to stick around in case the slaves cause more trouble, but I suppose you have other responsibilities.
I have havoc to wreak.
Yes. Yes, of course. It's been an honor working with you. I hope we meet again.
Nah. There you go. Got us some new boots. Okay. Yeah, I'll go return. Which means a long run back. Be back shortly.